Hey, you. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking to you. I don't have hand tracking, so you can't see that I'm actually pointing at you. But do you like video games? Do you like indie games? Do you like friend slot? Boy, do I have the game for you. Why does it sound like I mean, yeah, like I'm talking about a game, but like I'm not sponsored or in any way. I just really like it. So that was a weird intro. Anyways, Sledding Game. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's been on Instagram. I've been told it's on TikTok, it's on YouTube, and it released a demo last Friday, and it's really fun. So basically, it's like, it's kind of like any other cozy game mixed with a little bit of friend slop. It's got proximity chat, just chill with your friends or strangers. This is honestly one of the only games I've ever willingly interacted with strangers. Um, there's music, but honestly, it's super loud compared to the voice chat, so I just turned it off. But sledding, that's the main selling point of the game. You go up the mountain, you pull out your sled, and you just slide all the way down. That's all it is. Except you can do so much more with the sleds because there is a gravity physics ragdolling, all that type of stuff. You can create like tricks, not tricks, but like you can create like super fast ramps to just get you insane air and just gain a whole bunch of momentum all the way down and flip and get more money for that way. Money, speaking of money, winning races, doing tricks, and all that gets you money, which can be spent gambling at the casino. Well, not a full casino, there's just one roulette table on the lodge, but you get the idea. There is also fishing. So this is also a fishing game. There's only one rod, so it's not like super customizable that way, but you can catch a whole bunch of fish. Small fish, big fish, shiny fish, matte fish, not even fish. You can catch crustaceans, stuff like sea cucumbers. And yeah, you get money for that too. And it's really fun, especially when you have the whole lobby just crowding one little fishing hole, and then you can't tell whose is whose, and then one person pulls out a whale out of the water, and it just covers the entire screen. That's super fun. At least I assume. I don't know. I haven't pulled a whale yet, or anything that's like bigger than my model. But anyways, I mentioned you can like make ramps and stuff. There is a bunch of placeable objects that you can purchase. A bunch of them are locked behind the full game when it eventually releases. But from the ones you can do, you can make a ramp it's not even a big ramp, it's just a small little tiny ramp. But the what's it called? But you can place speed boosters that if you just position yourself just right, will ride along all of them and just shoot you straight up into the air, giving you not an infinite money, but just keep flipping on the way down and then you get a decent amount of money. My favorite one though is one that requires two people. At least I think. It may be I'm just not doing it right, or I don't know. But the build limit for players is 10, and you need what, like maybe like 15 or 20 objects placed in order for it to work. So it's mostly a per two-person project. You got to build a circle or as close as you can to a circle, but like it's not going to be a perfect circle, but that's what you need. And then you're going to need to place spin speed boosters all around the inside of the ring facing one direction. Get a sled that has a flat side so that way you can position yourself sideways and then just go in a circle. Basically, it's an infinite money generator. However, it is so much fun. Honestly, this is I don't know why it's so much fun because you're just going in a circle, but you can just see yourself moving. And depending on how many speed boosters you have, you're going to go either fast or like a moderate speed. But if you press W, or I'm assuming forward on your controller because it does have controller support, I just haven't tried it out yet. You do gain an increase in speed, which can make you speed up and catch up to anybody who's in there. And there's not really any collision with that, at least I don't know. It's hard to tell because sometimes you just get the shot out of it just because for whatever reason you landed on the when you're going around, you hit it wrong and then you just go straight up, or someone hits you. I think I'm not sure, and you know it kind of messes up and you got to reposition yourself. But you can get so much money from this. I got the hamster ball. The hamster ball is 10 million. It's the most expensive sled in the game right now. At least I didn't don't remember if there's anything more expensive in the shop, but without this, I probably would not have been able to get the hamster ball. And honestly, the hamster ball is kind of meh. I mean, it's fun, yeah. You know, you get infinite bounces and whatnot, but there's not really a lot you could do in terms of customization to make it look good. It's just gonna look really ugly. And the color changes, it doesn't stay transparent, it just turns into a solid color. So that's kind of a shame. But yeah. Sled customization, I didn't even mention that. You can customize your sled with a variety of items that you've picked up from these like gacha machines. Like if you remember growing up, there was like the like you put in a quarter or two or three depending on what year you did it, and you twist it and then it would give you a little capsule. It's like that, you know. And there's three items you can get. There's no limit to how many you can collect, at least to my knowledge. So you can, you know, you get multiple. So if you get, let's say you get a steering wheel, you only get the one steering wheel. So once it's on one sled, you cannot place it on another. You have to pull another one of the steering wheels in order to put it on another sled. And you can sell back any of the items that you're not using, but I have not done that yet because I kind of don't want to in case I do decide I want to use it. But the amount of customization is actually crazy. I saw someone build this on one of the rooms I was in a few days back, and then the day after I saw someone else had built a similar contraption on Sledding Game, the Sledding Game Instagram page. So I decided to take a stab at it. You take the coffin, put some of the wings on it, like you know the wings on the back of the car, on the side of the coffin, and then put the smaller wing on the back, and bam, you have an airplane. I added a little propeller on the front to kind of make it a little bit more authentic, kind of. I don't know. I'm not an airplane designer, and I added a star on the back because I thought it looked cool. And for some reason, this one actually feels like it soars a lot more when I'm in the air, but it also could just be because I'm not focusing on flipping and trying to stay level in the sled. Anyways, so yeah, what else did I miss? There's a whole bunch of other like smaller things you can do. You can throw darts, you can play the cornhole. There's a karaoke microphone, or not even limited to karaoke. It's just a microphone that adds the echo effect, so it sounds like your voice is projecting, and it only works for for other people talking into it. It doesn't work for yourself. So if you're talking into the mic, you have to hope that other people or that you're standing close enough to it that the other people can hear the speaker effect, because you can't hear the speaker in your headphones or your speakers or whatever your audio is playing out of. But yeah, there's also some consumable food. There is s'mores where you can, you know, get the stick, get the marshmallow, play a little cooking mini. Well, it's not even a mini game. You just hold it over the fire until it starts to burn, and then I don't think you get anything from it other than like, you know, a few bucks for making a good s'more. But the hot chocolate gives you a speed boost. Around the map, you'll find hot chocolate or hot cocoa stands. Just take a cup, put it in the machine, let it run through, and then put some marshmallows in it. I don't know if the marshmallows make a difference. I just always do it. You know, you have to, and you know, drink the whole thing, and you just zoom past everybody. At least while you're walking it, it's probably still slower than sledding. But yeah, there's cannons that launch you up to the top of the mountain so you can sled down. There's ski lifts. There's a whole bunch of, oh, I didn't even talk about the customization. There's a whole bunch of unlockables that are around the map. You know, skins, hats, sleds, whatnot. And there's a whole bunch of that you can purchase. this, for the most part, I think everything can be done on your own, with the exception of the skins. Um, or no, the crown unlockable and the fox skin are, if I'm not mistaken, actually impossible solo because of the time limit you have to hit the certain targets. Anyways, that's probably a video for another day, or there's plenty of videos on YouTube already. But this game has like zero flaws. Sure, like performance sometimes bugs a little bit, whether that be like, you know, my internet, or if it's just because there's too many objects placed on the ground, which I have seen happen. Um, my only real gripe with it is that the text chat, the outline on the text isn't bold enough, so sometimes it gets lost in the background. And you can still see if you're focusing on it, but you can't like glance at it really quick and be able to tell what it says. But yeah, that's Sledding Game demo. I I just hit record. I wanted to make another video, and I haven't been making a video because other video ideas are just not working or taking too long. So yeah, it's just, hopefully I can edit this in like 5 minutes. Go play Sledding Game demo. It's free and it's gonna be available until the 20th of October. So you know, play as much as you can. Okay, so after recording the video, uh, it was Sledding Game Dev made a post on his Discord and probably elsewhere, but that's where I saw it, that the public lobbies have been disabled because for whatever reason, some trolls are trying to ruin the fun for everybody. So yeah, I mean you can still play the game, but if you don't have friends to hop on, or you're gonna have to search Discord. But I think he said not to share the lobby codes publicly. So the game's still fun on its own, but it's better with people. So a second update before this video came out. The demo has been taken down a few days ago. Now the sledding game demo was actually taken down. Sledding dev on his Discord, he said that he took it down temporarily in order to tweak things for the next fest, because I think I mentioned that in the video. Sledding Game is going to be part of some indie festival, which is why it's going to be up for the majority of October as well. So it'll go back up. It's just going to take a minute. So yeah, you can't play the game anymore, at least for now, but just hold on, it'll be back. What are you still doing here? Video's over.